Hey guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at the sniper rifle called the Iceberg. So in this video I'm using a level 1 version, but I'm going to give you the stats and everything for the level 3 version, which is max level. So body shot damage is going to be 1,546, and headshot damage is going to be 2,474. And that is the baseline damage without the 20% increase from the Darkstalker helmet. So the special effect of the gun is that it will slow your target after every single shot. There's no increased slow when you upgrade it or when you land a headshot. They don't say the exact percentage of the slow, but we do know it lasts for 4 seconds. I was very impressed with the overall performance of the level 1 version of this gun. In the background, I'm playing against level 34 and above players, and I managed to get like a 7 kill streak with this gun just at level 1. The range on this gun is pretty decent, although it's not spectacular. It has 38 range. So to put that into perspective for you, that's 2 more range than the Liquidator, and 2 less range than the Prometheus and the Scout. So, pretty average range. It has a fairly good headshot multiplier, which means you're going to be dealing a lot of bonus damage on your headshots. So that's something to work on when using this gun, is to always be trying to shoot for the headshots. Let's go over some tips and tricks to use this gun to its full potential. So when someone's out in the open, you're going to be really effective against them due to the slowing ability. So you don't have to worry too much about trying to land a headshot right away. You just want to get that initial shot off, whether it just be like a body shot or a headshot, because you just want to land that slowing effect as quickly as possible so they don't have time to reach cover. After you land that first shot and get the slowing effect on them, it should be pretty easy to land your second and third shot as headshots as well. Alright, let's get into pros and cons. It has a pretty good headshot damage multiplier. It has a decent clip size. It's very accurate compared to other sniper rifles, but that stat doesn't really matter because accuracy only factors in when you're not using the scope. All guns are equally accurate when you're using the scope. They're all 100% accurate. The only difference is when you're not using the scope, it will be more accurate, but there's very, very few occasions where you won't want to use the scope. I mean, it's a sniper rifle. You're going to be using it from ranges, and it's a lot easier with the scope. So the accuracy doesn't really matter on any sniper rifle. You can just ignore that. Okay, so let's get into the cons of this gun. The scope is only a 2 times magnification, so it's just going to take a little bit of getting used to compared to the 4 times magnifications of most sniper rifles. Some people will actually prefer the lower magnification because when you're in scope mode, you're going to get a wider field of view. So you're going to be able to see more of the battlefield while you're scoped in, and if someone's coming up and trying to ambush you on the left or right, you're going to have a little bit wider vision, so you might have a better chance of seeing them. And you see more of the battlefield when you're looking through the scope, but the problem is it's going to be a little bit harder to hit the headshots because you won't be quite as zoomed in on that one specific place. But if you practice with it, you can become just as accurate with it, and it has those other advantages of a lower magnification scope. Okay, so I consider the 38 range to be a con just because it's lower than the Prometheus and the Scout, which are the other 2 gunbuck sniper rifles that are typically competing with this. Other players would typically be considering them in like one group. They would be saying, should I buy the Scout or the Iceberg or the Prometheus, because they're all gunbuck sniper rifles. In the future, once I buy the Scout, I can make a separate video just comparing the 3 sniper rifles, but as of right now, I can just give you a quick summary of what gun is the best for you depending on how you play. The Prometheus is the best if you're really not good at hitting headshots and you just want that damage over time, kind of hide behind cover, peek out, shoot, and hide behind cover play style. That's for the Prometheus. The Iceberg is the best for overall damage and headshot damage, and it also slowing effect to support your team. And the Scout is the best for people who have enough gun bucks to buy a sniper rifle, but they don't actually like using sniper rifles that much. Say you just want it to move around the map faster, a lot of players use that. So the Scout is the best option for players who don't really want that sniper damage, but they just want extra mobility. I want to end this video with talking about the mechanics of the slowing effect. The slow does last for 4 seconds, as I mentioned earlier, so if you shoot someone twice in a row, they will not be slowed any extra amount. They will still be slowed the baseline amount. Also, if you have someone slowed with the Jack Frost slowing ability, it will not stack with the Iceberg slow, so they cannot be slowed multiple times. There's just that base slow rate, and you cannot slow them any more than that, whether you use a different weapon or shoot them multiple times with the same weapon, or multiple people shooting with an Iceberg. You can't slow them any extra. I just tested that, so. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you guys for watching. This one took me a long time to make for some reason, just writing down all the things and everything that this gun has and talking about it. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.
Do you receive my echo? My life is a party.